Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum CS Pro users. Tutorial on array statement. This is the third in a series of tutorials on how to use the arrays. We will learn how to create a numeric array and how to use it with a string array in this tutorial. As I mentioned in previous tutorial, we must specify the array type for the text as string or alpha. If we don't, it will be regarded as numerical. When creating a numeric array, you may or may not specify the type of the array. In both ways, the array will work. In the parentheses, specify the number of elements as we did with the string and alpha arrays. We will continue with our previous example. We have saved the names of the students and their addresses. And now we want to add the students' ages. We will create a 2D string array for names and addresses and a 1D numeric array for ages. A size of 5 means you will be making 5 rows, while a size of 2 means you will be making 2 columns. To make it easy, I am creating a diagram based on the size. Each row and column has its own index number, which always begins with 0. We declare a 1D array with the size of 5 in the second array because we only want to store ages against 5 students. Let's take a look at some logic for data storage and retrieval. Define the array type, specify the name of the array followed by parentheses or small brackets, and specify the number of elements. Write your logic in the level procedures pre-proc. This logic can be written as per your requirement. Where would you like to write? In the first line of the pre-proc, store Aslam's name at index 0 from row 1 and column 1. On the second, save Aslam's address at index 0 from row 1 and index 1 from column 2. Both of these data are saved with the same array name, but the index numbers are different. It is now time to save Aslam's age. Use an array name of student age and an index number of 0 only. Because this is a one-dimensional array, we only have one index value for a row. Enter age without double quotes because we will save it as an integer in a numeric array. We will do the same with the name Khalid. The index numbers for this information will be different from those used for Aslam. For age, use row 2, index 1 and enter 25 for Khalid. I have only saved information for the first 2 students. To see the outcome, print this information through an error message. In the error message, I am receiving information about the third student, which I have not yet saved. And then we will see what happens. When we compare the first error message to the diagram, we see that the data is displayed based on the index numbers that we called on the first message. For the second error message, we will obtain information based on the index numbers in the same manner. We will see the message for the third student, but his information wouldn't be there because we did not save anything for him. You can make it a 2D array as we did for string before. For example, we want to add total marks against each student. For this, add one more column in the diagram. In the logic, The first number of elements in the two-dimensional array represents the number of rows, and the second number of elements represents the number of columns. 5 indicates that we can enter up to 5 students, and 2 indicates that we have 2 columns, one for each and one for marks. The method for writing and reading is the same as I described in my first tutorial on array statement. The link can be found in the description box. I hope this tutorial helps you build a strong application logically. Please see the CS Pro help for more information. Keep on learning and goodbye.